罪深き身を隠して崩れゆく世界を背に救いを求めて闇の底から震える声で叫んでる曇った魂はやがて光放つ果てなき闇夜にもつれた心は今星のない空を切り裂いた暁が来るように闇の底から救いを求めて必死に藁を掴むれるもののよおののく両手を伸ばす雲を光放つ果てなき闇夜にもつれた心は今星のない空を切り裂いた暁が来るように
Hello, this is Nagoji here. Welcome to the Godzilla month video, and today we'll be discussing the Heisei era and Millennium era. Yes, another video that say Heisei era. The tribute that I had that say Heisei era. That was a tribute. It had nothing to do with this video. I'll say that right away. It was a tribute for Godzilla's 70th anniversary, made by Godzilla video. It was really good, and I wanted to use it for this video, so yeah. Maybe you can make one for the mom. I'm hoping he does. I'm hoping he does one for the mom now. Like in next year, I guess. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. Be cool. Anyway, let's talk about the Heisei era and Millennium era and why I think these films are the best era of Godzilla. So let's get started, shall we? First off, I want full disclosure here. I will probably not be going into the movies and going deep. I might go into the movies, but I won't be going into deep dive detail. I'll just brush through them, talk about why I think they're good, why I think they're really good, like in a minute or so. So, full disclosure, and then I'll give my overall thoughts on both eras and what I think of both eras. I love them both equally, so I'll just get that out of the way. Okay, anyway. Starting with Heisei era, I think this era is pretty much highlighted. It pretty much starts off from 9 years after the show ended. It's also with 84, then goes all the way up from Biollante to King Ghidorah to Godzilla vs. Mothra Battle Earth, Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2, Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, and Godzilla vs. Destroyer. I love all the films in that era, with the exception of Godzilla vs. Mothra Battle for Earth. That one I do think is the weakest. All these films are really decent and really good special effects. Like they are to date one of the best suitmation era. They have some of the best special effects in the suitmation era today. Like they are really, really good. Some of the best special effects I ever, or not really special effects, more like suitmation special effects. What do you call them? Like suitmation special effects. Best Tokusatsu special effects, whatever you want to call them. It has some of the best practical effects. Yeah, practical effects in the era, entire franchise. Like there are some really good miniatures, really good, and the suits are amazing in that era and are beautiful to look at. They're awesome. I love everything about that era. It's so good. Um, Biollante looks awesome. King Ghidorah, Mothra, Mechagodzilla, Rodan, Godzilla Jr., Space Godzilla, Mogia, Destroyer, and Godzilla all look awesome. They look amazing. They look amazing. They're epic to see, and I love them. The peak designs. One of the best designs I've ever seen in any of these films, and someone have, yeah. With such a few, I do like the designs. They're really good. Like they're peak. Like they are peak. Not much to say do it because I've pretty much all seen these films, but I love the films. They're for themselves. They have some amazing storytelling, really good storytelling, and really good special effects. Some of the best in, let's see, and are really good. I love the Heisei era for what it is. It's one of the best eras, down hands down. And what, I'm just gonna say this out loud, that might get people pissed, that might get people mad, or make people a little bit mad, or make people rage at me and get your fists out. Um, they say what's the golden hour for me? Say that right there. They say what's the golden era of Godzilla for me? Are we good? Okay, bye. The Heisei era was the golden era for Godzilla for me. That was the golden era of Godzilla. I'm sorry. I know many people, Vajro fans will say no, it wasn't, but it was. It just was. Okay, let's just put it like that. It was. It was pretty much peak. Everything was so amazing in the Heisei era. I love rewatching films over and over and over and over and over and over again. They're probably my most rewatched films, along with the Millennium era. Like, yeah, the peak. It's peak. And then we get to the Millennium era, which I am including TriStar. That is technically part of the Millennium era. I will include that. So let's get into it. it starts off with a bad footing with the 1998 Godzilla, which is terrible. We do not speak of that piece of shit movie. It fuck sucks. It did have a good anime series, like Godzilla the series, but I do not want to talk about that. So moving on. Godzilla 2000. Godzilla 2000, Godzilla vs. Megaguirus, GMK, Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, Tokyo SOS, and Godzilla Final Wars. This was, I think, probably the lowest point that Godzilla has ever been since the 70s. Because pretty much all these films were not making money at the box office. None of them made money at the box office. With technically the only two making their money back being Godzilla vs. Mechaguirus and God and GMK. Those were the only two that made their money back. And I guess technically Godzilla 2000, technically not very like, but the only two that made their money back was pretty much Godzilla vs. Megaguirus and Godzilla and GMK. Those were the only two. Like they, yeah, the rest were pretty much not making any money. And I don't know why they decided to continue it after Godzilla 2000 because it didn't make no sense. They weren't making any money. Who knows? But yeah, all these films were pretty unique with their stories and very bizarre, unique, and kind of weird with their stories. And I kind of like it for it. Like, there's really no dud in the Millennium Era. Like, there is really, if you think about it, there really isn't a dud in the Millennium Era. There isn't. I know a lot of people might say Megaguirus and Tokyo SOS are duds. Like, I don't know. They're pretty good. Like, I can't really say there's any duds in the Millennium Era. Like, I like all of them. They're pretty good. Like, none of them have any problems. None of them have bad stories or terrible writing. Like, all the special effects are pretty good, mixed in with some CGI that, yes, is dated, but you have to think about the time that it was made at. The time that it was made wasn't, the CGI wasn't, it was new, but it wasn't really there yet at the time it was made. So yeah, you gotta think about that. You gotta take that for grain of salt. So, and to be honest, I think the CGI was okay. It wasn't, that they were using wasn't bad as many people said it was, and I really like it. A lot of these movies look pretty good. Like, they had some awesome shots. They were so good. Like, my favorite movie from this era was obviously Godzilla Final Wars. Second being GMK, and third being Godzilla against Megaguirus. Fourth being Godzilla 2000. Third, fifth being Tokyo SOS. Well, not Tokyo SOS. Godzilla vs. Megaguirus. Did I say that wrong? Godzilla Final Wars at number one. Godzilla GMK at number two. Godzilla against Godzilla at number three. Tokyo. Um, Godzilla 2000 at number four. Godzilla vs. Megaguirus at number five, and Tokyo SOS at the bottom. But just because some of them are at the bottom, I don't hate any of them. All six of the films I do like and really do enjoy. There's really nothing wrong with the Millennium Era. I don't see like any problems with it. Like, there's nothing terrible with Millennium Era. It's on par with the Heisei era. To be honest, it was probably, to be honest, the bronze era for when it comes to film. To be honest, so nothing wrong with a bronze medal, bronze trophy. So either that or like the what's before bronze, the Sister Patron trophy. Make thanks for your help. Yeah, it was good. It was good. I liked it. Both both of these eras, Heisei and Millennium, are really good. I do enjoy them. Which one I like more? I couldn't say I liked them both equally. I'll probably have to rewatch them again. But I enjoy both of them equally. They're really good. Love them both. And easy to peak. When it comes to storytelling, unique takes and special effects and practical effects, they're really good. But with that said, this is Analogy sign off. And remember, stay big. G fans, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next one. Bye bye.